Welcome, everybody. I'm Jennifer Roig-Francolí, and what I'm about to do is the culmination of something called my creative healing event, which is something I have been offering for several months now, since the beginning of COVID. It's something that starts with a workshop, a creative healing workshop, and culminates in this that I'm going to do now with my violin, where I am taking all of the issues that came up for participants, in the workshop. We talked about some issues, problems, things that people are struggling with, and I wrote them all down. I have them here on a piece of paper. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put that piece of paper on a music stand and refer to it as I play and improvise. And what is going to come out is going to be inspired by my getting out of the way as much as I can to allow the ideas to come to me. And they are thoughts, they're moods, they're issues, and as I think about them, as I read them on the page, I'll think about them and do whatever I can to get myself out of the way and allow the idea to just come into me, my mind, body, self, and I will allow myself to be moved by these struggles, these issues, these pains. And the way that we do this as humans is we allow, if you have an open heart, whatever that means, when you open up to allowing your heart to be moved and touched by emotion, you allow emotion to live and move through the system, through the heart, and then there's a processing that happens naturally with this intention that I have to heal these issues. And the way I do that is first within myself, and then I express that through my instrument. So I'm going to read for you now what the words and issues were that came up in the creative healing workshop, so that you know what I am actually playing about, but not necessarily in this order. I'm going to just go with whatever comes up for me in the moment. But I'm going to play for two people with physical pain. And all these issues, by the way, are human, they are universal, and we all experience some of these, or all of these rather, from time to time in our lives. And so that's part of why I wanted to do this publicly, because there are people out there who didn't come to my creative healing event, or who couldn't or didn't know about it, and they have physical pain. So this is for everyone in the world who has physical pain. And specifically, one of these participants has elbow tendinitis, nerve pain. There is heel pain and elbow pain in another one. There are aches and pains and COVID symptoms and breathlessness, issues with breathing. Then on the emotional plane, there are self-worth issues. Self-worth, making ourselves smaller, lack of self-confidence. Several people are feeling lonely and alone, and this is a universal issue, and I think more people than ever are having to confront the sense of loneliness and aloneness in the world now in lockdown in various places in the world. And so this is for everybody on the planet who feels lonely. Loss, fear, dread. We had someone who said, I keep beating myself up. So again, lack of self-worth and feeling like a bad person, not good enough. Grief and despair. Someone dealing with family court and just not knowing what to do. So even as I'm reading all of these things, I'm starting to feel upset. And so I think this is just human, it's empathy. And the creative process allows one to process these difficult emotions and turn them into something positive, something creative, something inspiring. That's my hope, my wish, my prayer. That's why I'm here. And may these ideas be processed and healed in me first, because I'm doing that first. And then for everybody watching this, and if you'd like to share this video when I'm finished, it's public. You know, I'll also put it on YouTube. And I just want to add that we are all in this together. We all experience difficulty, pain, and suffering. And the antidotes are available to each of us inside of us. So my hope is that this music will stimulate our capacity to touch on the antidotes within us. And some of those antidotes, according to what I just read, are freedom. So I'm going to be playing these two. I'm going to play the pain and the antidote, of course. Freedom, release, strength, acceptance, self-confidence, opening up, God within me, loneliness, the opposite of loneliness, so community, connection, faith, being good, tremendous faith and trust, and patience. And anything else that comes up. So I hope you find this is positive. Oh, Marjolaine, sorry, I didn't see that. You said there was still interference in the sound. I'm really sorry about that. I have everything set up correctly, so I can't imagine what that could be about. Unless... No, I have turned everything else off. So I hope it's going to be okay. Now I have to change it again for my violin, so my voice will go down, but my violin is a lot louder, so I have to change the levels here, and I'll stop talking. So I hope that you enjoy this, and I hope it's healing. everybody not here. May you come to realize your perfection, and in realizing that we're all perfectly imperfect. We are whole. We just have this illusion that we're fragmented, but we're not. It doesn't feel like we're whole when we have a problem, but even that's part of the whole. So thank you very much for being here. And if you would like more of these types of things, or you want to learn more about the types of things that I do with my work, with the art of freedom, especially if you're a violinist, I am thinking about offering some special new things for professionals in particular, but really anybody who could use a little bit of healing, or a lot, and who wants to learn more about how they can take care of themselves, please get in touch with me. And again, feel free to share this video. It'll be on YouTube. And oh, you can't hear. I forgot. Thank you for telling me. Can you hear me now? Sorry about that. I always forget that I have to change the levels, and I need to talk more into this microphone over here. Hopefully you can hear me now. What I was just saying is, first of all, thank you so much for being here and participating in this. And I'm seeing a lot of thank yous, and you're welcome. And the other thing I said is, if you want to know more about a creative healing process, I teach the Art of Freedom method for conscious living and masterful artistry. And I'm thinking of offering something new very soon for professional violinists. So if you're interested in that, just message me or email me. I also have a group class for musicians of all skills, all instruments. If you want to know more about that, it's the Alexander Musicians classes online. Everything I do is online, always, or has been for years anyway. But thank you very much for being here. Lots of love, and be well, and just be grateful to be alive. We need to remind ourselves all the time of that. So, all right, lots of love. Bye-bye.